Welcome to the Pregnancy Loss Podcast, the place I created for moms like us. Pregnancy loss is all-encompassing and creates an overarching theme that runs through our lives forever. We have to learn to live with and beside the grief of losing our baby. We have to learn how to live again, how to parent again, how to engage and interact and be social again, how to communicate effectively to connect with our spouses and significant others. We have to find who we are now. I'm here to empower and inspire you to live a life even with our unique circumstances. We cannot change what happened, but we can grow and use that strength and resilience to create a life that we love. I'm here to share everything I know about grief, motherhood, loss, marriage, friendship, and parenting. I'm here to encourage you to find the beautiful side of grief, the side where we don't have to isolate ourselves or suppress the need to share stories, the side where you have moms just like you to support and encourage you. The side where we become the best versions of ourselves, not in spite of our loss, but thanks to it. Pregnancy loss is devastating, but it can also be an opportunity to reflect on who we were and who we want to become. So join me every Tuesday for a new episode on the Pregnancy Loss Podcast. Let's jump in. Hi friends, today on the podcast we have a special guest. Her name is Lauren, and I'm so excited to introduce you to her. Lauren is a baby soul communicator and energy intuitive and helps women to connect with their baby's soul, anywhere from preconception to early childhood. She has worked as a registered nurse for over 20 years, caring for critically unwell babies, requiring intensive care from birth, and has witnessed the death of countless babies who have left the earth during pregnancy, birth, and in those early hours, weeks, and months. Lauren has now stepped away from the hospital environment and is passionate about honoring the very real human experience, including grief and loss, while integrating the wisdom that babies have to share with us. She works privately with women, particularly those who have experienced miscarriage, termination, ectopics, stillbirth, and neonatal death, to help them to understand what happened and why. By tapping into their baby's soul, women can gain new insights and different perspectives about their baby's journey. Through the one perspective we often forget, your baby's journey. After all, babies are the ones who come and go. So doesn't it make sense that they have the answers to the questions we ask about them? Lauren is available for baby soul readings and healings and is based on the Gold Coast in Australia. However, readings can be done remotely via email or Zoom. So let's jump in. Hi, Lauren.
Hi, Valen. Nice to be here.
I'm so glad you were here. I'm so glad I was able to get you on, and I'm so excited to talk about everything. Our conversation left me just wanting more. So, yeah, if you want to start, just tell us about yourself and how you came into what you're doing and what you do, because it's super special.
Sure. So my name's Lauren, and I am a baby soul communicator. So I tap into the souls of babies, anywhere from preconception, so while they're still in spirit, right through pregnancy, loss, birth, postpartum, and well into childhood. Up until around 10 to 12 years of age, I find the soul is still quite willing to connect. So it's been quite the journey. I'm also a registered nurse, so I've been doing that now for over 20 years, and during that time I was mostly working with babies requiring intensive care, so seeing the worst of birth and everything that could go wrong. I've seen it all, and obviously working with not only the babies that started life in this way, but also the families as well. So I have been exposed to a lot of trauma and death and loss of babies, both expected and unexpected, depending on the circumstances. So it's kind of been, I guess, for me, a bit of a collision of my worlds, because I was, on one side I was, this very scientific, evidence-based, with lots of technology and policies and procedures and all of that. But on the other side, in my more personal life, I was, being drawn more into the spiritual side of things, and, was sort of, dabbling in yoga and meditation and Buddhism for a little while. So, and then my worlds collided back in about 2016, early 2017, and I started having these spiritual experiences with the babies I was caring for in the ICU. So it was very confusing to start with, because I was seeing pictures around these babies, and I was hearing different things, feeling different things in my own body, feeling different things when I touched these babies as I